Yeah, no, it was chaos for sure. I was not going to class every Thursday because we would wake up. I would go over to his apartment, um, and we had a white. Honestly, don't know how you'd call it, a pong table, just a big pong table in his apartment. We ordered a crock pot. We ordered frankincense, lavender, cocoa butter, shea butter, beeswax, sweet almond oil, calendula oil. Those were the original seven ingredients for our tattoo foam. And we have measuring cups, just measuring the ingredients out, putting in the crock pot, stirring it, and then slowly pouring it into each tin. And back then, the tins were silver tins. And then his neighbors would also come over and help us. And I remember those initial first couple months, there was a postal office on campus. And whenever we have like a couple hundred orders, we'd ship them, send it to them. And they got to a point where they're like, this is too much work for us. Go down to Cincinnati and give them these packages. We're like, we're not doing that. I'm sorry. Like, this is your job. But they were not happy with us because they were just like the amount of packages that they had to send out was just 10 times more than they were used to.
I mean, and you got, just for the audience, Miami of Ohio, where we went to school, is like 45 minutes away from Cincinnati, right? So it's not like it's right down the street to be able to to do the shipping. That is so that's going to be super rewarding too, especially early on. So I guess one of the things that I've just always been so curious about is, what can you remember the moment where you and Oliver thought, like, we're really starting to get to, this is really starting to work?
I would say it was probably when we had to start looking for manufacturers because we were getting close to graduation and realized that we both were going to our full-time jobs. I was going to go do corporate finance for Textron in Wichita, Kansas, and he went to EY in New York to do M&A consulting. Um, and we realized that like we can't be cooking this anymore together. Like we have full-time jobs. So we found our first manufacturer who we still use today, and he still does a lot for us. And he's out here in California. And that's when we knew that it's getting real because we're deciding to continue doing this even with our full-time jobs coming up. So we completely offloaded to him, found a 3PL at the time in Idaho it would be made in California, sent to Idaho, and then shipped out to our customers who ordered. And then we still had our full-time jobs. So this was all of 2019. And then in 2020 was when I made the jump to, sorry, he just poked his head in. um, it was 2020 was when I made the jump to, I'm sorry,
Oh, you're good.
um, was when I quit my full-time job. This was October 2020 because they had moved me to Dallas, Texas. Quit my full-time job, and then it was mad rabbit. And then he quit his full-time job, I think a couple months after me.
Wow. When did you move out to LA?
Well, I'm not in LA full-time. I'm here partially.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I still live full-time in Dallas, Texas.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, LA is where our headquarters is. It's where we have our creative team, where we have 15 tattoo artists. So there's at least one to two tattoos going on every single day. So that way we can like get content right when tattoos are being done. So it's just like it's like evolved into like a media company because you just need so much content. People love consuming content. So you just have to continue feeding that beast.
Yeah. What do you miss about those very early days?
I mean, it was definitely really fun. Decisions didn't really have that many consequences back then because you're just exploring and seeing what would work, lots of trial and error. Um, Now it's lot more like high stakes. Like you have customers that you have to make happy, like millions of customers that you have to make happy, making sure you're putting good quality product out there. People are waiting for you to mess something up so they can come after you. There's investors that you have to please. And then now we also have like a second business within Mad Rabbit, which is the pro team or pro side, which is for tattoo artists, the wholesale customers. And then now we're supplying like tattoo parlors and tattoo shops and tattoo artists with products too. So like it's evolved from just regular customers, like if you have tattoos to just use on your skin, to now supplying shops that way they can use these during their tattoo sessions. So it's a
Right.
lot more responsibility now for sure.